Hey folks, this is Diane Mooley from Portland, Oregon, and I am talking with my friend Kris from Las Vegas. Hello, Kris, and how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today, Diane?
Oh, I'm doing just great. Well, Kris, you are just getting started in this business, and I wanted to ask you a few questions, and we're going to introduce you. So, Kris, Kris has just been in network marketing a short time, and we are talking to him about today, starting him out. Kris, let me ask you, what type of business work were you doing before you got into, before you got into network marketing?
Sure. Over the last 7 years, I've been involved in doing some work within the executive recruitment space. So I worked with a few agencies, third-party recruitment agencies, and we pretty much were specializing in recruiting people to work for investment banks, but also for consumer goods companies and also for companies in the IT industry. So it was basically helping people find jobs to new opportunities.
Oh, so you did work with people quite a bit with your former work.
Oh, yes. There was definitely a lot of interaction with all different personality types. You know, you can work with accountants all the way to your very energetic sales and marketing people. So yeah, it was a very good experience working with a number of different types of personalities out there.
So, that sounds really great. But I can understand working with yourself would be, you always want to try something new. Well, Kris, tell me, what made you get into network marketing, and what made you think about starting your own home business?
It was actually a very interesting situation because I sort of fell into network marketing by accident. Last year, my company was doing work within the investment banking industry, but then, you know, with the given events of what was happening in the financial sector, my company shut down its division, and I was laid off last year, unfortunately. So I was pretty much in the same situation as, you know, millions of Americans who have lost their jobs, particularly last year, and I was looking for a couple of jobs. I went online through Monster, Career Builder, LinkedIn. I started, you know, asking around my network if there were opportunities out there, but I just couldn't find any, and I just started losing hope, and I guess I just didn't see anything, you know, that was out there for me. And over the time, I was sort of losing my confidence, and I just didn't think I could do it to find, you know, something that similar to what I was doing before. But what happened one day is I noticed a friend, and I observed him over the last couple of months, and he just, you know, grew in confidence. He seemed more excited, a lot more energetic, and very enthusiastic. Yeah. So he was just very, very excited, and I just said, what's happening, you know, with him? So I just started asking questions, and he just said he's been surrounded by very successful people. He's met a lot of multimillionaires, you know, that are out there, and I just thought, maybe I should, you know, explore and see why he's, you know, what he's doing. So he invited me over to a meeting to meet a couple of these successful people, and they started, you know, talking about network marketing. And at that time, I had no idea what network marketing was, but you know, after that meeting, I just thought, wow, I had to, you know, get more involved. I had to associate myself with these very highly motivated people. I mean, they're very optimistic, you know, even despite the given, you know, and even in this, you know, given market, they just, you know, had hope. They had dreams that they wanted to achieve, and I just thought, I need to join, you know, this group. So that's how I got into network marketing.
Well, network marketing has been a great joy for me also. You know, I worked in the corporate world. And, you know, you didn't want to try starting your own restaurant or maybe starting a little shop or continuing on kind of work you were doing.
I did think about it because I've always had this dream when I was younger to start my own business and make up my schedule. You know, when the business is running, I wanted to take time to travel around the world and visit family and friends. And I thought looking at a couple of different franchises. I mean, I explored, you know, looking for how much it would cost to set up a Subway or, you know, McDonald's. And I know a Subway here in Las Vegas, that would cost you anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000, you know, just to even get the license fee, and then plus all of the cost of putting together, getting the building, getting the operations, and putting everything together, it would well cost over $100,000, and I couldn't afford that or find a way to raise capital to start that.
Well, yeah, Kris, I can understand that. That's why a lot of people that have had restaurants and are their own businesses lately, they have been closing down because they're just not getting the kind of business that we used to have.
Yep, exactly.
And that kind of world is changing it quite a bit. Many people are changing to network marketing. And it's not really hard to do. You just got to know yourself, know how to spread your knowledge around, get yourself acquainted with all the public.
Definitely.
And working with the internet. There is 80 million people on the internet every week.
Yep.
So when you're a part of that, you've got a pretty big territory to work with.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you set up a franchise here in the Vegas area, you just have a few thousand people as potential customers that can come into your business. But when you're casting your net out to the world of the internet, there are, what is it, over 100 million users? Facebook alone has 250 million people, so there's a wide audience out there that you just need to target. And I know that there's a couple of niches out there.
Definitely. Well, Kris, where do you see yourself and your group, in 2 years from today?
I definitely...
What do you see yourself doing with your group in 2 years from today?
Definitely with my group, I want to be able to train them and build them up through personal development. In the network marketing business, it's very important to have leadership skills, relationship building skills, communication skills, and the ability to sort of overcome fear and objections. And I want to be in that process where I'm continually developing my team, not only developing their business skills, but also developing them as a person and as a leader. And over the next 2 years, I want to set up a very large organization, and hopefully at that point I'll be living off the passive income. And after 2 years, I can work maybe 9 months out of the year and take the rest of the 3 months off and just travel the world and spend time with family and friends. And it's just mainly getting to the point where I have that time freedom, to just basically enjoy life out there without having to worry anything about finances.
Yes, well, it is great to live life on your terms. And, with this kind of business, whether with the laptop computers today and all of the modern conveniences, you can go anywhere and take your business with you. You can still be working. You can be flying to Spain or Italy or somewhere, France, and you can still be working, just tune in on your laptop, on your computer, and find out what's happening at home, and you can always be picking up your emails or your ads or whatever. With this business, you like to travel, it works with you. And this is the reason why, Kris, I think you're going to have a great time.
Definitely, and I'm so looking forward to that. 2 years from now, after all this hard work, I would love to just open up my laptop on the beach, check a few emails, and then just enjoy the rest of the day.
Well, that's what we all go for, and that's the way to do it.
Definitely.
Well, Kris, it has been great talking with you. You've given me some great information about you, and I would like everybody all over the internet to hear what you had to just say. And I hope everybody enjoyed what we talked about. Introducing Kris DeLeon. And folks, we'll see you on the next. If you have any emails, if you have any questions, send an email, and we will see you on the next session.
Definitely. Thanks so much for your time, Diane.
Well, thank you, Kris. It was great interviewing you.
Okay, thanks so much. Take care.
Take care.